Hi everyone! This week we're going to make an ice cream cone. Now to make your ice cream cone, you need a paper plate or just a piece of paper, brown construction paper, or you can use a white piece of paper like I'll be using, crayons or markers, scissors, glue, and then if you have it, tissue paper and sprinkles. Now, if you don't have everything I said, you can also just make this ice cream cone just using, white paper and scissors, glue, and crayons or markers. The tissue paper, the sprinkles, those are optional. All right, let's get started on our ice cream cone. Now you're gonna take your paper plate or a piece of paper that's a circle and fold it in half. Make sure the edges are touching. You're going to make sure that you crease your paper. Push, push, push. You open it up, you're going to see a line. To help you know where to cut, take a crayon or a marker and draw along that line. Now you know where you're going to cut. Next, get your scissors. Remember, 2 fingers on the bottom and thumb on top. Open and close. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Now, we're going to cut a long line. Remember, one hand holds our paper and the other cuts. Open and close. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Wonderful. Now you have your top scoop for your ice cream cone. Now, I only had white paper at home, but at this time, if you have brown paper, you can use this to make your cone. So you want to make sure that the paper is pointing down towards you, and you're going to move your scoop along to find the perfect spot to make your cone. Once you find that spot, take a crayon or a marker to draw across the bottom of your scoop to make that cone. Now we know where we need to cut. Next, you're going to take your scissors. And remember, with scissors, we have 2 fingers on the bottom and thumb on top. Open and close, chomp, chomp, chomp. One hand holds our paper, the other holds the scissors. And we're going to cut across that line carefully. Right, now you have your cone and your scoop. If you don't have brown paper, you can use a brown crayon or a marker to color in your white paper. And what I did was I outlined my cone and I filled it in. That helps us to remember where we need to color. So keep on coloring and color all different ways until you filled up your cone brown. Our next step is to make some diagonal lines. So you can start from the corner and draw a line to the other side of the paper. And then you're going to switch and start from the bottom corner and go all the way up to the top, making those diagonal lines. So next, we're going to glue the scoop onto our cone. So remember, when we're using glue, we go dot, dot, but not a lot. And then we'll place our scoop on top of our cone and make sure you push down. So next we're going to decorate our cone. And if you don't have tissue paper, this is the part where you would use a crayon to color your cone. If you have tissue paper, you're going to cut your tissue paper into strips, or as you can see, you can just rip your tissue paper into strips and make a lot of little pieces to decorate your cone. And then you'll glue the strips on. And remember, when we're using our glue, you go dot, dot, but not a lot. Make sure that you fill your entire cone so it's nice and colorful. And you can use different colors. I just had red, so I was using red, but feel free to use whatever color you want. Next, if you have sprinkles at home, this is the time we're going to add sprinkles. So you're going to take your glue and you're going to put your glue all around the top of your ice cream, wherever you want to see your sprinkles. Next, take your sprinkles and sprinkle it on the glue. You might need to push down your sprinkles, and remember, it's okay if you get glue on your hands. You can wash your hands when you're all done. So make sure that you're putting a lot of sprinkles on your ice cream cone. That's so many sprinkles. Keep on going and add more and more sprinkles until you fill in all the glue. So next we need to make the cherry for the ice cream cone. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crumple up my tissue paper just using my fingers. This may be a little bit of a challenge, but I want you to try really hard. So keep going, rolling that tissue paper until you make a ball using one hand and your fingers. Our last step is to add our cherry on top. So we're going to dot, dot, but not a lot, and put that cherry on top of our ice cream cone. Make sure you push down. Ta-da, you have your ice cream cone. That looks good enough to eat. Wow. I had so much fun making the ice cream cone, and I hope you had fun too. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had fun making your turtle craft. Check out my website, empoweringotresources.com, for more tips, tricks, and crafts you can make.